Hello everybody, Don't Blink here again with another Battlefield 3 gameplay commentary for you guys, and today I've got a round of Conquest on Tehran Highway that I wanted to share with you all. I'm using the Recon class today with the P90 equipped, and I've got the laser sight and red dot sight on this bad boy, and both of those things make this a great weapon for close to medium range gunfights. The laser sight comes in handy because it allows you to hip fire in super close quarters gunfights, so if an enemy is close enough that you have to kind of be swinging around all the time just to keep up with them, then the laser sight is really helpful there. And the red dot sight is great because it allows you to aim down sights so quickly, so you don't have to wait for the sight to come up. So if you do need to make use of your actual sight on the weapon, you can, and it comes up really quickly, and it makes it easy to acquire targets and take them down before they have a chance to do the same to you. So, good stuff there. I'm using the Recon class with the MAV just because I wanted some radio beacons, and I also wanted some motion detecting capabilities. So obviously the Recon class is perfect for those purposes. And since I am using the P90, it doesn't matter what base class I'm using, really. I can just choose whichever I want based on the capabilities that I want from my soldier. So that's about it in terms of the gameplay. It was a really close match. I hope you guys who end up watching all of this footage enjoy the footage, because it was very, very tough, especially at the end. So definitely stay tuned. I was constantly fighting for flags this round, and they went back and forth in ownership basically the entire round. So very, very good match. But yeah, what I wanted to talk about today is a number of things, really, but mostly it's just in relation to YouTube and YouTube politics and a couple other channel announcements and stuff like that. So first of all, those of you who are watching this, I have to ask you guys to do a major solid for me. Go to your homepage, and at the top right of kind of the subscription column, there's a little arrow. Click it, and it might have highlights checked. So uncheck highlights and check everything, because there's a problem with YouTube's subscription module right now where it's not showing you all of your subscriptions. So that is obviously not a good thing for those of you who want to see all of the videos done by your subscriptions, as well as for your subscriptions themselves who are making videos tirelessly, and unfortunately YouTube is choosing not to feature them because of that weird highlight setting. So if you could change your subscription feed from highlights to everything, I know that not only will I greatly appreciate it, but a lot of other content developers and publishers and channels will appreciate it as well. So other than that, I just wanted to talk a little bit about what I've been up to lately, because I haven't been playing Battlefield 3 that often the last couple weeks. And it's namely because I'm really not a fan of the latest patch. And I'm desperately hoping that DICE patches the game within the next month or so, because I do not want to be playing on close quarters maps with suppression and everything else as it currently is, especially the M26 mask glitch. I'm definitely not excited to play close quarters with people running around using that. So hopefully this game will be patched right around the time the close quarters DLC comes out. If it doesn't get patched, I'm going to be a very sad panda, and I'm sure many of you will be as well, because it will make those maps nearly unplayable, if you ask me. But yeah, as a result, I have been playing quite a few single-player games, and LA Noire is one of those games. I never got around to playing it when it first came out on PC, but I finally started playing it, and that's a kind of a fun game. It reminds me a little bit of Heavy Rain, just in terms of its gameplay and stuff, and you know, trying to figure out who's lying, who's telling the truth, and what the truth is, and so that's an interesting game. But also, I played through Sniper Elite. Some of you may have seen my Sniper Elite V2 videos, but overall, I've just really been enjoying playing a variety of games and having fun getting back into single-player games, because sometimes because of my YouTube channel and because I focus so much on Battlefield, I end up neglecting other genres of games and other game series that I otherwise would have played or would have enjoyed quite a bit. So it's nice to kind of mix things up and maintain that variety and just enjoy all the various types of games that the gaming industry prepares for us as players and as consumers. So I've really been enjoying that and adding that spice to my life, because there was a time when I was making Battlefield Bad Company 2 videos where I literally did not play any other games for months at a time. And I ended up really burning out on Battlefield Bad Company 2. It just wasn't fun for me anymore because I was taking it so seriously and I wasn't taking any breaks from it. I wasn't playing any other games or going and reading a book or doing really much of anything other than occasionally watching a movie or TV show or something. But other than that, I was really just playing Battlefield Bad Company 2 and making videos for you guys. And I totally got burned out, so I don't want to do that with Battlefield 3. So whenever I'm feeling frustrated with it, I just go and I find a different game. I play Super Monday Night Combat, I play League of Legends with the D-Crew guys, so on and so forth. And this upcoming week, I will be getting Diablo 3. I don't know how many of you will be picking that game up. It runs really well even on low-end hardware, so if you don't have a great PC, you should still check out the minimum requirements and see if your laptop or whatever it is you may use fits within the requirements, because more likely than not, it does. It does not take much horsepower to play that game, so even if you usually play games on consoles because your PC is kind of crap, you should look into getting Diablo 3 because I'm sure it's going to be a really fun game. But that brings me on to my next topic, which is, that was a really close call with that Humvee. Thankfully it was a friendly one, I believe. But anyway, what I was saying was I wanted to talk about selling out here on YouTube, because I'm a member of D-Crew. I don't know how many of you know what that is or who is in it, but it's basically a group of friends who game together and are constantly chatting on Skype and stuff. And a number of D-Crew members, within the past couple months, they've grown exceptionally tired of Battlefield 3, and so they've decided to not really play that game anymore and not make videos of that game anymore. And I totally understand where they're coming from, and I don't begrudge them their decision at all. But a lot of the people who watch their videos do, and have gotten quite upset with them as a result, and have even gone so far as to accuse them of selling out. And that's something that I just don't understand at all. And that mentality just makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. Because, the D-Crew guys who have moved on from Battlefield, they've done so because they don't enjoy it anymore. They want to make videos of games that they enjoy. They want to play games that they enjoy. And Battlefield 3 isn't one of those games. So telling them that they've sold out because they aren't going to continue making Battlefield videos for money and for views, it's kind of the exact opposite of what they're actually doing. They are, losing views and sacrificing money that they might make through video advertisements in order to play games that they actually enjoy, instead of just cashing in on Battlefield, which is the game that most of us D-Crew guys kind of built our channels around. So don't be too harsh on people who decide to cover other games and people who decide to give up on certain games that they might have, made a lot of videos of in the past. It all comes down to personal preference, and in the end, YouTube is just YouTube, so don't take it too seriously. But anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you all later. Have a good one. Bye.